This video is a little bit different from all the rest, and today we're just going to talk about how many times a week you need to practice in order to progress. Let's say you're a beginner and you just picked up a tennis racket and you would like to play recreationally. Advisable is to practice 3 times a week, even if it's half an hour or 45 minutes, 1 hour session, doesn't matter. So all I'm saying is that let's say you only have 1.5 hours a week to play. It's better to play 3 times, but for 30 minutes rather than 1 time, 1.5 hours. The reason for that is that the time between the sessions is too long. Your body forgets all the skills that it picked up and learned. So you have to kind of every time remind it, every time learn it as if you're doing it for the first time. And that way it'll take you way, way longer. But on the other hand, if you have less time, obviously if you practice every day, that is out of the question, same as 2 times a day or whatever. That's how professionals. So the first thing that you have to remember is that the time between your sessions has to be as short as possible. If you can make it a day, perfect, like you play every second day, or obviously if you play every day, that's even better, twice a day, oh my God, you're going to be great. That's the first thing. Second thing is that when you start learning something, you have to repeat it the next session. That way you will build up, that way you will get better. If you have 3 sessions a week and every time, let's say first day you practice ground strokes, second day you practice only volleys, and the third day you do only serves, then that will mean that you serve only once a week, right? So sometimes when you're learning something, let's say you're really struggling with your forehand, and then maybe that day you don't even try to do your volleys. Obviously you cannot do everything in one session. So when you build your session, you have to make sure that every session is following up with the next one. And once you're getting better at a skill, let's say your forehand is getting much better and you have to think less, you're progressing to a certain point, then you can start learning, let's say, your volleys. Doesn't mean that you do nothing but that session, obviously no, but you have to kind of build up every time to something new and do the progression. The progression is the most important thing. Always start from simple and then make it more difficult. You have to be realistic with your expectations, depending on the amount of days that you can play a week. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys soon.